opportunity to throw my hat in the ring. And there were some things that I saw in the school system that I could possibly change. I could help, institute a change. So I decided that now's as good a time as any to run. So I signed up.
Okay. What kind of changes are we talking about?
I would like to see a change in our hiring practices, that it's more equal opportunity, that everyone in all positions, all the positions in the school system be available to everyone. I don't see that happening right now. I'd also like to see have this teacher supplement reviewed, because I think that's part of the problem of getting teachers in our system. And you can't have a fair hiring practice if you don't have a fair supplement. And the other counties surrounding us, their supplement is higher than ours. And I understand our supplement hasn't been changed in years. So I would like to see that reviewed. I'd like to see the ROTC program put back on the board as a class, because we really need ROTC. And I understand that there were budget cuts and all of that, but that is a program that our children really need. We need the structure, we need the discipline that it provides, and we also need extra opportunities for our students to have for scholarship reasons. And then the other thing is having disciplinary actions applied to all students fairly, because there is an imbalance in that area. And my last item that I was researching was having our third graders, because I think the dropout rate starts with our third graders. The third grade students should be able to read and write after, before advancing to the fourth grade. They should be able to at least read, because that leads into dropping out, because a child is disenfranchised with school because they can't read. So they become a discipline problem, because if I can't understand what's going on and I'm not, reading to the grade level that I'm in, I'm going to disrupt the class, and so I think we need to address or look at our third graders reading prior to leaving the third grade, and use my daughter's a reading specialist, so I know there's things out there to improve our children's reading skills.
If you just joined us, Terry Thomas, one of the candidates for school board in District 4, is in the studios with us on the Butch and Bob show. Do you have any kids in the school system currently?
Not right now. My daughter Crystal was in the school system, and so I saw a lot of things that needed to be changed, but didn't know how to do it. Now I know how to do it.
Again, you've been out campaigning. What's on? Where are the District 4 voters? 3 weeks of early voting on only 105 votes cast thus far. Where are they at?
I don't know, and I've been talking. I've been out. Haven't made it around to everyone, but everyone I see, I try to talk to them to get out and vote. Voting is important, and voting gives you power to overthrow the government. And this election is especially important because you also vote for it's a presidential primary, and we really need to get out and flex our voting ability for that right now. But I can't tell you. I think people are just unhappy with the system right now. I hear, well, my vote doesn't count. Well, sure, your vote doesn't if you sit at home. So I admonish everyone, get out and vote. I don't know where they are. I wish they'll hurry up and come out, though. But and then too, you have those that I'm going to vote on election day.
Right.
They're stuck in
I always vote on election day, but like I said, I'm just watching the trends of the last couple of years with this early voting process. It just seems like a low voter turnout thus far in District 4, and you'd think there'd be a lot of interest with the 4 candidates in the race, and it be an open position and a new school being built in that area. You would think there'd be a lot of interest on who serves that district in the school board, but apparently not, because there's only 105 in 3 weeks. So
okay, well,
not too good. So you people out there in District 4, you get there and vote.
Please get out and vote District 4. I'm pleading with you to vote. in this race. I need your help.
If there is a runoff, do you know when the date of the runoff is? I'm not sure when the runoff is.
No.
3 weeks after, 2 weeks. I know it's.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I'm
I
not
got
sure
to get with Tammy, find out the date of it, because with this fewer votes, 105 in 4 candidates, it seems like there's more than likely it's going to be a runoff. So need to find out what that date is. But we appreciate you coming in. Anything else you want to say? Like I said, I ask the question all the time, when people in District 4 go to the voting booth, why should they vote for Terry Thomas?
Why should they? Because I have fresh eyes, fresh ideas. Since moving to Wayne County, I've been involved in community services. I organized the King Parade. We had our organization had a scholarship program, and I've been active in the cafe program at the high school. So I see the needs. I've been right there in it, and I just have a love for this county. I have a love for the children. I just think that I have a good chance of doing something positive.
Okay.
Very positive.
Well, we appreciate you coming in. We'll follow the campaign. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming in.
Sure.
Okay, thanks for coming in, Terry.
Thank you.
All right,
Have a good day.
All right, we'll be back more of the world famous Butch and Bob show in 1 minute.
Is it the same old routine for lunch? You pay close to $10 for a burger or a taco you really don't want. Well, stop it. Eat a wholesome meal for a change from Sybil's Family Restaurant in Jessup. Sybil's Lunch Buffet. Everything from entrees and veggies to a DIY salad. Real food, good food, fresh food, healthy food. Sybil's Family Restaurant, open for breakfast at 6 and in the lunch and dinner buffets. Friday nights, it's the seafood buffet. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? It is. Make Sybil's Family Restaurant in Jessup a part of your day today. North 1st Street in Jessup.
It's not a rite of passage or just part of growing up. Bullying has no place in Georgia schools. I'm Dr. Sid Chapman, president of the Georgia Association of Educators. It's up to us as educators, as parents, as adults to stand up on behalf of bullied kids. Take the pledge to be that adult at nea.org/bullyfree.
A message from the Georgia Association of Educators.
Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jessup, and we had a text message in there, Bob, from someone wanting to know what the district lines are for District 4. Basically, you just go to, I would think, Martha Ross Elementary School and just go out in a several block area in each direction, right?
That's the screwed up district today.
Oh, is it?
They went to Atlanta and messed it up. They got this country club involved in this district.
Oh, that's right. It does kind of swing all around to the country club and around like that, doesn't it? Yeah.
It makes no sense when you look at the map.
Gerrymandering's what they call it, right?
Exactly.
That's right. I remember that now. District 4 is around that area, but then kind of goes along Pine Street around over to the country club. That's right, down 301 South.
It's just a strange district.
Strange district.
It makes absolutely no sense. But
oh, well. But that's it.
Thanks to our politicians years ago, that's what you got. So
okay, so around Martha Ross Middle School there on Pine Street, then down Pine Street, around 301 South, out of the country club.
105 votes in 3 weeks early voting, so but that's just me.
You know,
that's my editorial comment for today.
Yeah.
It's just, like I said, it's just not a very, you look at all the districts on the map, they all make sense, but District 4 map makes absolutely no sense.
I don't know, Bob. You never can figure these things out, what goes on in Atlanta sometimes when they're drawing up these lines.
We know what took place in Atlanta, so.
Okay.
You didn't that.
We won't get into that.
Those that know, know.
Those who know. That is some deep words, Bob.
They know.
Those who know.
It's called Politics and goes back to 1776.
1776, huh?
Yeah, great song. Check it out.
Okay. There's a song from 1776?
Yeah, from the musical.
Oh, from the musical.
Yeah, it's called Politics and
whatever. Okay. Well, Bob, I went out, Andrea and I went out to the drive-in last night to be out there. She's been watching The Biggest Loser ever since the beginning. I haven't seen one episode yet, but buzz around town with Colby Wright and his wife Hope and so forth. And, she got off early. And of course, has been working out at Velocity Health and Fitness Center to try to keep getting the weight off. But her husband Colby has become a famous Southerner here in the United States with his saying like, "You can't buy thin." There's T-shirts with that on there. Hashtag can't buy thin, and that's I think he's going to register that word and so forth, that line and everything. But there was a good crowd. There was a lot of folks out there last night at the Jessup Drive-In, and they hooked up a satellite dish and got NBC in there, and we all had a chance to sit in our cars out there. Many folks just standing outside or sitting in chairs watching The Biggest Loser. And of course, Kobe Wright from Odom, Georgia, here in Jessup, got down to the final three, Bob. Got down to the final three.
Finished third.
And finished third. But he was smart when they offered him $50,000 to be able to add 3 pounds to his total weight. He was the one of the three that hit the buzzer to take the 50,000. The other two didn't do it. And so instead of coming home with nothing other than when I say nothing, it's not really, because he comes home with a lot healthier body and a better frame of mind. He comes home with $50,000.
Nice knows a smart Southern boy.
He's a smart Southern boy. He is a smart Southern boy, ready to come home. Better to come home with 50,000 than nothing. And so, just congratulations to Colby. It just to be able to sit there for those 2 hours out there at the Jessup Drive-In last night and see the transformation he made from the very beginning to 300 and something pounds, and then lose, I think it's about 116, 120 pounds. I can't remember what it is.
122.
122. Okay, he lost a lot of weight there.
Exactly.
You got exactly. Okay, good. I can't.